Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Protect the Box. So in this video, I wanted to talk to you about something that is very prevalent, something that we don't really like to talk about, but it is something that is popping its ugly head in communities all around. It is chlamydia. Now, for those of you who do not know, chlamydia is a sexually transmitted infection. It is a bacteria. What people may not know is that chlamydia is the most frequently reported infectious disease in the United States. And it is very prevalent amongst young adults. A lot of the times when I'm doing education, a lot of people are unaware of how this is contracted. It is not something that you can get off of toilet seats or sharing towels. It is something that in fact is sexually transmitted, whether that be oral, vaginal, or anal sex. So I wanted to talk specifically to the boys because a lot of the times, if you do have symptoms, usually it's like burning with urination. Sometimes you have a not so nice smell going on down there, or you'll have some discharge. A lot of the times what I've noticed is that something might be going on down there and you just kind of like push it off to the side. You don't really pay much attention to it. I mean, that's not everybody, but I do notice it is with some. It's kind of like if you have some symptoms, you kind of just thinking it'll go away on its own. And then by the time you do come to the clinic to get screened, it's progressed and you may need more treatment. It may have led to further medical complications, which is something that we don't want. It could lead to PID in women, which is pelvic inflammatory disease. It can cause you to be more susceptible to contract other STIs if it's not treated promptly. And it can also lead to infertility in men and women. So it's something that I encourage strongly. If you are having sex, if you have more than 2 partners, you're switching partners, if you have a new partner, I strongly suggest that you get screened for STIs. Even if you're using protection, you really do need to get tested, I would say twice a year. Now, what can be so dangerous about chlamydia is the fact that a lot of the times people don't have symptoms. You're walking around, you're thinking you're good, and you got something icky going on in your system. So that's why it's very important that you get screened. A lot of the times it can be treated with a simple antibiotic. The CDC recommends that you get 1 gram of azithromycin. You just take 1 single dose, and that'll knock it right out. Or you could take doxycycline, 100 milligrams of that. You could take that twice a day for 7 days. There are also other options. And after abstaining from sex for a 7-day period, a lot of the times you can resume your activity just as long as you wrap it up afterwards. If you've been screened for a STI and you come up to be positive, make sure your partner is treated too, because if you don't, it'll just keep hopping back and forth. Break every chain. Please break the chain. This thing is just hopping around. It's like, just break the chain. It's gotta stop at some point, Now, here's something that I have to address. And, this is something that I find happens really often because a lot of the times as a healthcare provider, I'm doing these screenings and I will ask questions and they're actually recounting the situation and they talk about, man, let me tell you, I asked her if she had something and she said she ain't have nothing. What do you think she was going to say? Oh, as a matter of fact, I do have A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Bruh. When you are in the heat of the moment, that is not the time to ask your partner if they got something. A lot of times people don't even know they got something. So even if they did have something, why do you think they're going to tell you if they're trying to get it on? And then it is not good enough to ask if she's on birth control. Do you know how many people lie? We just got to do better. Don't be okay with asking a question and thinking you're going to get a true response. Like in the heat of the moment when people trying to get it on. Like, don't think that the truth is going to come out. Oh, this is the perfect time for me to tell you that actually I do have chlamydia. Another thing. It is not good enough if she says, oh yeah, I can't have babies because I got fibroids. Oh yeah, I can't have kids because my tubes are tied. Like, let's not be okay with, you got something? Oh yeah, I'm clean. Oh baby, I'm only seeing you. That is never a good enough answer. At the end of the day, just wrap it up. Just wrap it up. Save yourself the heartache, the burning, the pain. Save yourself the trouble, both boys and girls. Thank you. I really cannot stress the importance of protecting yourself. At the end of the day, it's really just about empowering yourself and making better decisions for your long-term health. So I hope you enjoyed this episode of Protect the Box. If you have any questions about your sexual health, please don't hesitate to email me or leave a comment below. And of course, subscribe.